Andy. We're being a good away win today. How do you rate your boys' performance?
Yeah, it was a tough game for large spells. Aldershot had played some good stuff, and they caused problems with their movement of their front four players, and we had to dig in and sort of keep a good shape. And when the moments come, we was quite clinical with our chances we had. We won the ball back high for the first goal, and then the two other goals taken by Paul McCallum were good finishes by him. So I think it was a hard game against a good side and against a manager we've got a lot of respect for. So it's a big derby win for us and big 3 points.
But it's another win on the board. You guys have won quite a few games in a row now. Just eager to keep this run going. Yeah,
that's 3 wins on the bounce now, and there's been a little bit of a gap between that because we didn't have a game last Saturday. But that's 3 wins, and I think we're up to 52 points now, and we're putting ourselves in a position to get in and around the playoffs, which we've all wanted since the start of the season. But I think there's 14 games to go. We know we've got a lot of hard work ahead, but we're giving ourselves a chance by what we're doing at the minute, and that's coming from working hard on the training pitch and then the boys going out and really performing on a Saturday. So we've got to keep them going at the moment.
And was that the target when you took the role earlier this season?
What, to make the playoffs?
In the playoffs, yeah.
Yeah, it's been since the pre-season when Andy Hessetaler and I was his assistant, and now me being the manager and Joseph Bristow as my assistant. We believe that we've got a good enough squad to be in and around them playoff places. I think the club's idea at the start of the season was to finish in the top 10. We've been there or thereabouts for a few weeks now, so look, why not? There's some strong teams up there, and I've seen there's a couple of results as well. Some teams getting good results. It's going to be a hard fight for all of us to get into them places till the end of the season, but we can only take care of what we're doing at the moment. At the moment, our form's quite good. It's my job now to keep them going and try and, if we get the points tally, I think we can, and I think we'll be there or thereabouts coming into the year.
And your first game was against Aldershot, wasn't it, as manager? How have you found management so far? You're a few months in now. How have you been taken to it?
Yeah, look, I'm enjoying it. You have your moments where we've had a couple of results where they probably haven't gone our way and we haven't performed, and I've took it quite badly. But in the main, all you can ask for, boys, is they're listening to what you're asking them to do and going out and performing for you on a Saturday. And I feel like they're doing that. The game at home to Aldershot, they deservedly beat us on the day. They was better than us on that day, and that was my first game in charge, so it was a bit of a hard one to take. The work we're putting in and the form that we've been showing over these last few weeks, I think we're one of the form teams in the league, and that's nothing to do with me. That's credit to the boys and my staff that are working hard with them every day. So at the moment it's going alright, but I'm not getting carried away. You've got to keep on top of it, and if you get carried away in this league, before you know it, you go 3, 4, 5 games without winning a game. So we'll keep working hard, and hopefully we'll move up the table a little bit more.
Okay, well, thanks for your time, Ben.
No worries. Thank you, mate. Thank you very much. Cheers. Thanks, guys. Sorry, thank you.
Yeah, ready to go.
Gary, so it's a 3-1 defeat at home. I guess it was statistically a game we dominated, but killer moments in the game again, knife edges, and it goes the other way.
Yeah, mistakes, both ends of giving you that scoreline. If you make mistakes at the back and you get punished when you dominate the first half, and you're walking in at half-time 1-0 down, similar to the Chesterfield game as well, where we played well first half, and you come off the field and play 1-0 down when you've had chances today to take the lead. But that can't continue. It's in the boxes we're not doing it. In between the boxes we've played very well again. But it is what it is. You said it. We dominated the game. But if you don't take your chances when they're there for you, you get punished, and we got punished.
It seems these chances that they take against us well come in really crucial moments in the game, like parts where, like you say, we dominate for a large spell, and then all of a sudden, click, we're 1-0 down. Mm-hmm. Is it switching on, just staying focused?
Well, if it's the stage of the game that we were, first half, you clear your lines. Or you stick it in the railway track and the ball ends up in Waterloo, and you come off the field and play 0-0, and then we get ourselves back into the game with Mentz and playing well to get into that, and it was a good goal that we took as well. And then a clearance is blocked and it pops down to their centre forward, who's had a very good season in front of goal, and he wasn't going to miss that chance. But we had good opportunities during the first half that we didn't take, and we got punished.
It's very similar to the one we got. We got one that ricocheted into our path, and it goes wide. And it's just.
Well, if you're fighting at the top end of the table, them chances go in for you. But where we are at present, things go the other way. So that's where we are. We've just got to stay strong, be mentally strong, and find a win from somewhere. And the only way you do that is cutting the mistakes out and trying to play, you know, well. But I'd take a performance where we were absolutely hopeless to get 3 points and a win.
But that's it. It wasn't the case today, unfortunately. But it's a game Tuesday. It's, I guess, a good opportunity to dust this under the carpet quick, because it's a short space of time till our next game.
You only do that if you get a result, and you know, Solihull have had a fantastic season, and they're asked questions of us from second one. The way they play, it's very, very effective. They're a strong outfit as well, so we have to make sure that we're ready and prepared and mentally tough enough to stand up to that challenge that's coming.
And how was it before the game? So you obviously had the luxury of having nearly a full squad to choose from and actually leave players out. It's probably the first time since like December, I guess. How was that for you, just having to leave people out, and do you see changes for Tuesday's game?
I have to mull over what happened today first of all, but yeah, we had an opportunity today where a number of players were fit, and I had to make a couple of decisions on players, which I'll have to do again on Tuesday.
There was no Reece Grant today. Is he injured?
Yeah, he had a cyst in his stomach, and he's had to have a little operation to take it out. He's seen the club doctor today, and I'll get an update from Russ after this interview. And
we lost Kins today as well. It must be a bad injury for him to go off. Is it something that looks quite bad?
Yeah, medial ligament. So you get a couple back, but you lose an influential player, and then you have to rejig your midfield area and put someone in who's not a left back at left back, and it is what it is, and that's what we're going through at present. But look, no excuses. We got a squad, you know, and we got to get on with it.
And it's been like the last couple of weeks, been quite a positive vibe around the place. Is it important to not lose that just because of one bad result?
You either stand up to the challenge or you lay down and die. I know what one I'm doing.
That's good. Also, do we see any more activity in the transfer market, loan market?
We'll have to wait and see on that one.
Okay. Well, thank you for your time anyway, Gary.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers.